She was easily the prettiest girl in town. But nobody wanted to date her. That all changed when Johnny came along. The moment he saw her, he fell head over heels. Back at his studio, he called and get her out of his hand. Missing her so much, he came back to the diner the very next day. Nina was sitting in the same spot as before, building a little house out of pancakes just like last time. The door of her pancake house kept falling down. Johnny grabbed a toothpick and fixed the problem. Nina was thrilled and invited him to join her for breakfast. When it was time to say goodbye, they made plans to have breakfast together again tomorrow. Johnny was on cloud nine, knowing Nina was the love he had been looking for, and Nina had feelings for Johnny too. They both caught each other grinning like fools, so they awkwardly hurried off in different directions. The next day it was pouring rain, but that wasn't going to stop Johnny from seeing Nina. Nina showed up at the diner just as she promised. She sat down in her usual spot.
I was petting my walrus all morning and I was thinking about you the whole time.
Okay, pervert, I think that you should leave. I've never even met you.
After saying that, Nina tried to run off. Before Johnny could chase after her, the owner stopped him. The owner told him something about Nina. She had been in a car accident a year ago. The accident left her memory frozen in time before the crash. She can't remember anything that happened after it. The accident happened on her father's birthday, so every day she celebrates his birthday and does the exact same things. To protect her, the family resets everything back to the way it was after she falls asleep, so she lives the same day over and over. Johnny refused to give up and tried different ways to approach Nina every day, but he never made any progress. Nina's family found out what he was doing. Her father stormed over and warned Johnny to stay away from the diner. After that, Johnny stopped going to the diner. Instead, he showed up every day along the route she always took. He would stage little accidents on purpose. And Nina, being kind-hearted, would always stop to help, even if it was just a few minutes together. That was more than enough for Johnny. This routine was broken by a ticket. The date on the ticket didn't match what Nina remembered. Her father had no choice but to tell her the truth. Only then did she realize her family and Johnny had been by her side all along. Johnny's devotion won over her father. He no longer stood in the way of Johnny pursuing his daughter. Nina would happily sing while painting every day. The next day, Johnny brought her favorite lilies, along with footage of how they first met. Even though she had already forgotten what happened yesterday. Seeing all of this, she would fall for Johnny's love again and again, and so Johnny reminded her day after day, and she fell in love with him day after day without fail. The two of them lived all of that felt brand new every single day. Johnny became her first love over and over again, no matter how much love they shared the day before. The next morning, Nina would forget the man standing in front of her, but when she learned Johnny gave up his dream of sailing the seas for her, she was overcome with guilt, so she broke up with him. Johnny didn't want to leave her, of course. But seeing how serious she was, he had no choice but to respect her decision. When Nina woke up the next day, she had forgotten the man she loved, and just like that, Johnny became a stranger in her world. But Johnny could never forget Nina, so he decided to set sail and escape this unchanging reality. Before he left, Nina's father gave him a gift. It was Nina's favorite song. He remembered that Nina only sang when she was with him. Maybe she had already remembered him by now, so he turned his boat around and headed back toward Nina.